I grabbed my coffee. So a little bit about me. My name is Cecilia. I have been a health and fitness aficionado for some time now. I am actually going on to 5 years of strength training, working out in the gym, consistently eating healthy, and today I want to share with you guys my reasons, my why I do this. I have absolutely transformed my life by just making a few lifestyle choices, and I hope to continue inspiring others in the way that I have for the past 4 years. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's Monday in my community, and Monday is the day when the groundskeepers come. So let's hope I can talk over them. So the reason number one why I got into fitness to begin with is because I remember going to a fashion show in West Hollywood, and the models all had like six-pack abs, and I thought, wow, that is amazing. And I was never big or anything. I always took care of myself fairly well, but after seeing like a tone definition, which like totally reminded me of Candace on the Victoria's Secret runway, I thought, why not me? And that's something that I think sets me apart from a lot of other people, where if you look at somebody who you feel inspired by, so to speak, you start feeling bad about yourself. That's something that I see a lot of people do. That's totally incorrect. That was, seeing these models with very toned, defined bodies. I wanted that for myself. So, instead of feeling sorry for myself, instead of trying to find like some easy hack or some easy way out, I just went and did it. So that mindset shift is really what allowed me to build confidence by keeping promises to myself. I promised myself I'm going to attain a certain physique to make me feel good, to boost my confidence. And I did it, and it took years of work. Let me tell you, there was no easy way. Some people might find it a little bit more difficult than I, because I just normally don't eat pizza, I don't eat hamburgers, I don't eat hot dogs, I don't eat candy, I hate chocolate, I don't like cake, and that's been the case my entire life. So when I decided to go on this journey, it was so easy. It really was, because I already don't consume the things that make it hard to attain that physique. If you have a healthy diet, this journey will be so much easier for you. I promise you that. Like, I am drinking black coffee that I just made in my kitchen right now. And these are just like the lifestyle changes that you have to make if you want to attain a certain physique, if you really want to keep abs year long. That is the key. Year long. You want to look like this all the time, because it boosts your confidence. It really, really does. Even if it's the middle of winter and you have like 3 layers on, knowing that you are strong, knowing that you are able to carry your body in any situation, it really boosts your confidence, and confidence is so incredibly feminine. Reason number two why I got into fitness, unfortunately, I do have a history of family with health issues that was due to weight. I know that can be a bit of a sensitive topic for some people, but I like to share this story because it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. I lost a close relative of mine who was the light of my world due to obesity. And I saw her, I saw her struggle for years with organ failure, with she had trouble walking just short distances. She was such an energetic, happy person. Everybody loved her. But unfortunately, she just could not get her weight under control. The problem progressed worse and worse over the span of about a decade until she lost the battle against obesity. I feel very strongly for supporting healthy, nutritious bodies, healthy, nutritious lifestyles. I feel very strongly about moving your body, because you do not, as you age, you do not want to get to a point where you can't even stand up without assistance, because you never strength trained your legs, your quads, your calves. You don't want to be so weak in your arms that you have trouble opening things as you get older. That just, all of this can be preventable, and I'm not saying 100%, you know, as we age, we will likely need some assistance to some degree. However, it shouldn't be the case that we need assistance to move from the couch to the bathroom. I've also seen firsthand how being out of shape, how just being overweight can diminish your confidence, and in turn begin opening the doors for other kinds of mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, etc. I've seen it happen with other very close relatives of mine. And the problem is that you can fall so deep into this pit of sort of feeling sorry for yourself to a certain degree, to the point where you begin to exert that onto other people. So I've actually had people bully me during this journey of, like, you know, the gym and fitness and health. I have had people make fun of the way I eat. I have had people make fun of my consistency in the gym. I have had people, you know, say very cruel things to me, like, you're just looking for attention, or you're just, you know, XYZ, whatever it may be. I truly believe that those comments and, like, those thoughts, they stem from a place of insecurity. And I also believe that had these people just maybe taken the time to push past these negative thoughts that they're telling themselves in their minds, they would feel so much self-confidence. And confident people do not say negative things to put other people down. Fitness, it is so much more than just your physical health. It will also help with your mental stability and mental toughness and confidence in a way that will absolutely transform your life and make you a happier person overall. The reason why I really got into fitness is because I felt like deep down I always wanted to inspire people. Had I never started fitness, I would have never started posting on social media. I would have never inspired people in the way that I have always deeply wanted to inspire people. Sure, maybe down the road I probably would have found something else to do, and to, like, a different niche or a different way to inspire people. But this has really catapulted me towards that dream in a way that I could have never attained as quickly, I think, at Okay, the landscapers have moved a little bit, so I hope we don't keep getting distracted. But the reason that I'll share that really catapulted me into taking this fitness journey as seriously as I have for the past 4.5 years was the fact that when I started seeing a little bit of progress, people would come up to me and say, like, hey, you know, I'm so sorry, but you look great. I just want to ask you, like, how do you do it? And I swear, I'm not joking when I say this happens to me everywhere I go. I was getting my nails done a couple weeks ago, and the owner of the salon puts her hand on my shoulder as somebody else is doing my nails, and she says, I just want to ask, how do you stay so skinny? And she was, like, even a little nervous to ask, and I told her, like, oh, you know, I've been working out for X amount of time, and I eat very healthy, and I had a green juice in my hand at the time too. Yeah, anyway, so that happens to me a lot. And I think just seeing people's reactions, when I'm very open to sharing my journey, my reasons, my methods. It just boosts my confidence so much to the point where I want to keep doing it, to keep inspiring and to keep motivating, and etc., etc. It is something that feels amazing. It is something that as a woman I feel like I am fulfilling a sort of maternal role in trying to help people take care of themselves and their body. It really puts me in this sort of like girly mindset where I feel pretty and feminine, and even though I strength train, I feel soft and gentle. And that's something that I have not found with any other exercise style, not running, not Pilates, not yoga.
I actually want to clarify that Pilates and yoga have been great at helping maintain this feminine physique, but what really got me here was strength training.
That came from building muscle, not too much because I also don't want to lose my feminine figure and look bulky, but I think I've built a physique where people, women especially, look at me and you know, have even said, I admire you because you're not like a bodybuilder. You strength train, you post yourself in the gym all the time, but you still have a feminine figure, and that to me is just the best compliment ever. I'm gonna close off the first video for my feminine figure series here. I think we've covered good enough ground as to my why. I will be coming back with more detailed videos, so if you are interested in learning how to transform your physique into a feminine figure and how to elevate your mind to be more feminine, come back and talk with me every Tuesday. I will see you next week. Bye.